Hi everybody, I'm Jimmy. Welcome to my channel. Today is going to be a lot in this video. We are going to do a flip through of August and how that went. And then I'm going to unbox a lot of goodies, mostly Planner Perfect, but some other things too. Just some new things I've received in the past few weeks. And then at the end, a flip through of my goal pages and how I have September set up. So lots of fun today. Oh, and this video is time-stamped. The topics are in the first line of the description below and also on the bar down here, so you can jump to where you want. I wanted to just do a flip through of August and how it went before completely moving into September. So I ended up staying in Phoebe, I think the whole month of August. I may have started with a different one. I can't remember. It's on my videos. But I ended up in Phoebe, which surprised me. I keep using her so much more than I thought I would. I'm usually not a purple person, but just her texture. See how you can see the wrinkles in the leather? And it's like soft and chalky. Yeah, I really am enjoying Phoebe, and who knew that purple matched so many seasons. So anyway, this is August, and this is a tailored plan ribbon. And this is from Lucy's Crafts and Coffee, and I have a bunch of her new stuff too I'm going to show you soon. So this is a Phoebe wide. And this was my setup for August. I have my daily, my 6-month agenda, which has the weeks, and then my yearly. And I have my menu. But I'm changing it up a little bit for September. So for the daily, I used Cocoa Daisy in the beginning. I had some of the textured paper that comes with the Cocoa Daisy kits. And did my happenings, my priorities. I did morning, afternoon, and evening. Just, I needed to simplify things. And for September, I'm going to simplify it even more. And then I did specific goals, health and personal, prioritize sleep. I kind of did that. Try to stay in bed till 8. I tried to do that. That's hard for me because I wake up so much in the night, so I wake up wide awake at 5:30 and I have to make myself stay in bed to try to fall back asleep so I'm not so exhausted from, 5 hours sleep. Daily morning walk in sunshine, did that. I'm not going to go through each one now, but I do need to go through and check them off so I can move some over into September that I didn't get done. So I have just different areas of life. And then I just did dailies, not every day, and some days I used 1 page, some days I used 3. It just depends. And these are Planner Perfect stickers. These are not, these are different. Some HanCanPlan. See here I did like time blocking. I just do what I need for that day. Whether it's journaling or a to-do list, time blocking, just whatever. I like that freedom. Oh, these are the Tiny Cake Plan stickers. I love her stickers. Then some other pages that I'm not going to show. Then I did 1 day for Saturday and 1 day Sunday. Even with the new Planner Perfect planners, they allowed a double spread for it. But this was a blank journal, so I could just use it how I wanted. And I don't really need that much for the weekend. At least not this weekend, I didn't. And I wrote down things to get done this week, wins from last week, what didn't work, so I can change it for the next week. So that was helpful. Yeah, and here's the lessons and adjustments that I gleaned from this, from what didn't work. Yeah. And then Okay, so that's all in my daily. And then here's my 6-month agenda. So that's August. And for this week, you know, I've shown this before, but yeah, that's all the Planner Perfect washi tape so far. So July. And then it has 5 weeks after each month. Sometimes you don't use all 5. This month I did. August. This is HanCanPlan. HanCanPlan. Cocoa Daisy. That's a pretty one. Yeah, that looks good with this purple. That's Tiny Kate Plans. Tiny Kate Plans. And then I had an extra week, so I didn't use that one. And then September, this is HanCanPlan. And Tiny Kate Plans. Aren't those raccoons so cute? So that's this week. We are here. So it's moving day for George. We packed up all his stuff this morning, and they loaded it on my husband's truck while I finished up all his laundry. I mean, that boy must have had every single shirt he owned in that laundry. Maybe because he knew I was doing it for him, so he put everything in there. Because he usually does his own laundry, but I thought I'd help him out. And this will be the last time I do it. This will be the last time I do his laundry, probably. So, been doing that, and they just drove off. He's my baby, so this one's harder because there's no one left here. Except for Peter, he's coming back home to fly out of Charlotte, where we live, instead of flying out of DC. So he'll be here, except for when he's, you know, he'll be gone 4 or 5 days and then home 4 or 5 days, like that. So that's who I will have here, you know, and my husband. But yeah, I'm going to miss George. He said he'd stop by and take walks with me. So that's good. And then I can make him a dinner. So that's the 6-month agenda. And I have a new one that I'm going to unbox, that I'm going to use this one and the new one instead of this yearly, because I don't need that many calendars. Look, I scheduled my mammogram in December. All right, so there's August for my yearly. And then I guess I need to decorate September or not. I might stop using this now when I move into September, but I'll unbox the 6-month agenda. Yeah, I think I'll have this and then the other one, so that way I don't have duplicates, but I can plan farther in the future. And I love these weeks. I love having each week in here. And then if I want to script my day, I can. Or if I want to journal, whatever I want to do. So that's what I have. I don't know if I'm going to put my menu in there or not. I haven't been using this as much the past few weeks. I just, you know, have been doing it online, and I just haven't been busy with other things. I've had some health issues that I have been having to go to the doctor for and see different people and have different tests. So I might not pull this over into September. We'll see. So that is August. Goodbye, August. Yeah, I will miss Phoebe. Now for the unboxing. I have lots of goodies. So let me just open this up. I'm gonna start going through stuff. All right, first, all these goodies. I have looked at some of this, but some I haven't. I have not looked at these yet. And this is all Planner Perfect. Everything I'm going to unbox from this box is Planner Perfect. Oh, nice. So that's what I'm going to use for October. I kind of matched the Cocoa Daisy October kit because, you know, I mean, today I went to look and Cocoa Daisy had what they're going to have for November already. So I can already start thinking about my November journal. I just like to pick one that matches with that kit, and I might use it in different ways. I probably should have not had the date on there. Probably just said October, then I could use it in future years. I don't know. But that's it. I love the back. Yeah, so that's one of them. And then this must be my 6 month. Yes, now I had the dates put on there this time. You can put any print you want on any of her journals. One of them I have my name on, the one that goes in my wallet. See, so the 6 month has each month and then 5 weeks in between. So when it gets close to June, I'll order my next one, so I can always keep 2 in my traveler's notebook. I like that idea. All right, now this, oh, I know what this is. I showed this actually on my Instagram, but it's so pretty. Look, it's a Sherpa bag. These are so soft. I mean, they're like silky soft. It's just the best luxury fabric. Isn't that pretty? And then it has a daisy. And it's reversible, but I like the purple. I wouldn't reverse it, but it's still pretty, and it's neat that you can do that. Yeah, very, very quality. And I love putting my stickers and stuff in here. Everything fits. Then I can just pick this up and take it upstairs with me. But yeah, look how good it looks next to Phoebe. And this would be good Halloween too, purple and black, which I'm going to show you some stuff later about that. Okay, so this is the lavender Sherpa bag, and that it's reversible. Okay, now, all right, I love this one. What? This is the black fur bag. I love the fur bags. And look what I did. It came with this. It comes with this charm on it. And see, it has the hook and everything. And so I took it off and put this. This is one of her Halloween charms. And that's Jenny's artwork. So isn't that cool? You can take the charms off and replace them with whatever you want. And this is, I've showed my other fur bag. These are very high quality too. Just, oh, you just feel so luxurious with it. These also make really good gifts, but they're so soft and just high quality. And all my stuff fits in here too. So I like that. Now this and this, yeah, oh, Halloween. All right, and lastly, I have another fur bag. And this one, I put that charm on. Isn't that cute? So this is the brown fur bag. Oh, I love the inside of this one. Oh, this is nice. I just like it because all my stickers, my scissors, my pens, everything fits into it. So I just love the size. So this one looks good with Ren for September. Isn't that nice? So that's my new stuff from Planner Perfect. And I do have a traveler's notebook on the way. So I can't wait to get that, and hopefully I can use it for October. Now this is from Lucy's Crafts and Coffee, and I have not looked at any of this yet. But it looks good. Oh, she is so crafty. So this must be a card, and she just gifted me this, so I just appreciate it so much. Choose to shine. Isn't that so cute? And then a note. Aw. That's so sweet. Ah, she's just so sweet. That made my day. Made my week. She picked out all this stuff for me. I didn't choose it, so I can't wait to see what she chose. Oh, that's just so cute the way it's packaged. It's such a treat when you get something that is packaged so nicely. It just feels luxurious and a little bit more special. So this is one of kind of, I guess I call it a crocheted charm. So this I would attach like this. This is Lucy. That's nice. These colors are going to be great for the fall. Woohoo! Oh, now I like the size of this one because it would go well inside the Traveler's Notebook because it's not so big, and so the Traveler's Notebook would close nicer. So I love this. It's done with a very fine yarn. Love it. She just does such quality work. And then more flowers, another charm, and paper clip. These are nice to go on the inside of the Traveler's Notebook too. Ooh, look at this. One of the things I love about her stuff is the yarn she uses. It's not cheap yarn. It's very silky and delicate. I love it. I love her choice of yarn. It's just super soft. That's nice. I love that. Oh, and some more. Another charm and another clip. I love the colors. Perfect for the fall. All right, let's see what this is. Ooh, oh, all right. I love it with a clip like this because you can put it on the front of your Traveler's Notebook. You can just clip it on like that. Isn't that pretty? And again, it's with that nice luxury yarn. Yeah, so that's my Lucy's Crafts and Coffee order. So I will leave a link to her Etsy shop below. Yeah, go check her out. So now here is my HanCanPlan. I have a lot of stickers from her, but this one is through her Patreon group. So you can join her Patreon and you get 4 sheets of stickers each month. I've shown a lot of her stickers on past videos, but yeah, it'd be nice to just get 4 stickers for each season or each month. So it's kind of like a sub box, but I love it. So I'm excited about that. I like it that it has the washi tapes too. Yeah. So that's HanCanPlan, and this is through her Patreon group. I wanted to just look at some fall things and pick some of these out to go with fall. These are tip-ins from Planner Perfect. That's from last year, but I have so many. So I'm actually looking to see if I have any ones like Halloweenish for this purple and black stuff. But yeah, look how many. All these are fall. All of them are fall. So I picked out some that I love. These are from last year, Planner Perfect. I just love the colors in these. And then there's some that I cut out, and that's why I like that you get 2 of each tip-in card each month. So you can use one to do something like this with, or use it for a tag, for a gift. But I love these. I like tucking these in my Traveler's Notebook. Now this one would be good for Halloween. This is Sophia, and this is an Out and Organized. Let's see, isn't that cute? Just hanging out there. Yeah, so I love these, and I love the ghost. Isn't that so cute? Yeah, I love these. So I have a lot to play with for Halloween and September. So I'm going to take these and put them aside. And I just wanted to show you how good this purple and black looks together. This is the Sherpa bag. That is so soft. I love this. And I put my pens and stickers and everything So see, these big thing of stickers fit well, and this is the size of Planner Perfect stickers too, so they fit well in there. And then I put all my washi tapes that I'm using for that season, whiteout tape, my pens and markers, and my big scissors. Take that with me to the couch while my husband's watching whatever he's watching, football, some sports, something, and I can do my planning. But so this I thought looked really good, this purple with this black, and even Phoebe, if you take off her summery, her August apparel, you know, she'd be pretty too. Isn't that nice? And then, what? This black fur bag, and I have put the ghost on there. I love how they just slip off and on so easily. So yeah, I mean, this with this, perhaps. Isn't that cute? Or this, or this. I just love the purple and black. And then I have a tailored plan ribbon that has the purple and the black and the orange. Yeah, so I just love those. And then we have, this is in black too. This is the pen case. I use this sometimes, but I'm not using it right now. And all these are Planner Perfect products, except for the bows. These are tailored plan. But yeah, isn't that cool? I'm really looking forward to the fall and Halloween. And usually what I'll do is I'll have my October Traveler's Notebook, which is not going to be this is September, but I have my fall one that I use that usually is some form of orange or brown. In fact, I have a new Traveler's Notebook coming that I plan on using in October, so I'll have to show you that. But I have the first half of the month more fall themed, like this, you know, the orange and browns and yellows. Then when it gets close to Halloween, maybe the last week or two, I'll do something like this. I'll move into something more Halloween-y, because it's just fun. You know, it's just fun, spooky, and love the friendly little ghost. Yeah, so this is my purple and black. Here is the Traveler's Notebook that I'm using for September. But this is Ren 2.0. This is something that Tailored Plan sent me. Jimmy Journals and Plans. Isn't that so cute? The hook's on the inside, and you can tighten it or loosen it up as you want. I love it. So that's Tailored Plan. And this is the Planner Perfect Planner for September. And I have started to do things to it. I did the beginning with Cocoa Daisy. I just wanted to keep it simple. So I love the colors of it though. Then this is the Planner Perfect stickers for my monthly layout. Then I did things happening in September and priorities, daily ones, personal ones, and things for my home. And then weekly. I just wanted to keep it simple. And I feel like this is simple enough. In fact, right here it says weekly, deep clean one room. I've been through different cleaning systems and tried different things, and I just can never stick with anything. And this is just simple, and I know I'll get stuff done this way. So if I focus on one room for the whole week and just do what I can to that room during my cleaning time that day, half an hour to an hour of concentrated time working on one room. I did the living room last week, so I'm going to do the kitchen now, and I started on that today. But it's just a simple way for me to do it. And I still have my things I do daily in the home. Yeah, so, and then other things I want to do weekly is my artist date, which is Julia Cameron, the author of The Artist Way, suggests you go on an artist date once a week. And I'm reading her, one of her other books. She has a lot more books, which I have probably 8 of them, or more. I don't know, but this is the one I'm going through now. And so she talks about the artist date in here, and I want to try to do that once a week. Where is the artist date? There it is. It's like assigned play. Artist dates are to be undertaken by ourselves alone. When we stick to our guns, we are rewarded by a heightened sense of autonomy. But it goes on to tell about it. So I want to go on a weekly artist date. I'm trying to figure out what kind of things I want to do. I think I'm going to make a page here of artist dates ideas, but I might do this page, books I'm reading now. Yeah, it's hard. Well, especially, there's a lot in my area, but it's difficult. I loved it. I used to live outside of New York City in North Jersey, and I could just take the train into the city, and I would go by myself, go to the museum, and there was just so many things you could do for an artist date around there because just of where we were. There was always something to do, especially in the city. But here, it's different. We do have museums in the city I live in, but they're not as, obviously not like it would be in New York City. And anyway, I'm just trying to look for things. I'm thinking of the botanical gardens. That's one. An art store. There is this nature museum, and they have a butterfly atrium with all the butterflies. And now's the time of year when they're all hatching and flying around, so I could do that. But anyway, I'm going to make a page of different ideas. If you have any ideas of solo artist dates, let me know in the comments because I need some ideas. If I don't have a list of ideas, then I probably won't do it as much. So I want to try to be sure to do one a week. Yeah, that will really help my mental health and I love doing solo activities anyway. And then I want to volunteer once a week at least and create art. And I don't mean planning stuff. I mean art. So yeah, so those are what I'm going to use these two pages for, artist date and books. And then, so that's my setup for September. This is the journal for September that came in the box. And I also want to put in this 6-month agenda. All right, so I'm going to do this 6-month agenda and this one. I showed you this, so each month is in here, but this goes through December. And I want to have the whole year in here. So let's put this one in, and then this one January through June. So I can go ahead and start writing things down for the future, planning ahead. And I like that. I didn't even notice that it would do that. That's neat. We do have some things coming up, and I'm really excited. We planned in November to see The Sound of Music, the traveling Broadway show. I think it's pre-Broadway, like it's going to be on Broadway, but not yet. But it's the traveling one, so Sound of Music. So I'm taking my daughter, and I think my oldest son is going. And then we have one more ticket. I'm going to see if one of my other sons wants to go. Yeah, so we went ahead and got an extra because there were 4 seats together. So yeah, and then the other thing that I'm looking forward to is camping. But that's in October, my birthday weekend. So yeah, have some fun things coming up. Camping and the show. So that's my September Traveler's Notebook. I might play with some of these. Well, not that one. I might play with some of them and see what I want to put in here. Well, I'm just going to keep it like this for now, though. This is Cocoa Daisy. Oh, I love that, though. I might just keep that. So I love this. And 4 journals in here. And my pen. It's a little tight, but not too tight. I know some people have trouble fastening this, but mine seems perfect. Yeah. So that is September, and I just realized I don't have my light on. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I hope everyone has a wonderful week. And don't forget to visit me on Instagram. It's jimmy.journalsandplans. Have a great week. Bye.